Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to the Dragon Block C mod pack. Last time, we finished up the Imperial storyline. Our final mission sent us to Yavin 4, where we stole some schematics from the Rebel head base. And then basically when we returned, we were told we were on leave and there were no more quests to do, so that's cool. Then we finally returned home, dealt with some inventory stuff, went over to Namek to pick up some dino meat, so now we have several stacks of that stuff, which is going to be so much better than all the random meat pieces we keep occasionally finding and eating. But then we tried fighting our next story mission, Androids 19 and 20. Did we try it 2 times or was it just the once? I don't remember. Either way, we got our butts kicked and very quickly lost a legendary, like instantly. So yeah, we're going to need to be stronger. Hopefully I can get legendary back at some point to get the extra boost from that. But I think that's about it. Uh, Basically just dino meat and a few attempts at the next fight. I have a whole bunch of points saved up. We're going to be trying that fight again, seeing if we can make it through. Hopefully today. But anyways, between episodes, as you can see, I am currently in Kaioken. I've had this activated for a while. I thought that when you got strained, you couldn't access Kaioken. I think strained actually makes you take extra damage or something like that, because I haven't been kicked out of Kaioken once, except for when I run out of health. So, yeah, I have been flying for a long time. Like, I can't even zoom out all the way. A really long time, like several hours of exploration at this point across the world, looking for deserts, because there is exactly one structure in the overworld I have yet to show off, and it has some good stuff in it, and I really wanted to finally find it. It spawns specifically in deserts. I found exactly one desert in that 3 hours last night, so I went ahead and added Nature's Compass to find some more. And even then, I finally found this little desert here, Um, these had a Jedi temple in the desert. Those aren't supposed to spawn there, but it was from the same mod. But eventually, after exploring all of this, basically just going around the edge of this massive desert, I'm going to fill out the middle and hopefully find a different one as well. I finally found a Sith temple. I found so many Jedi temples, and as such, I now have a whole bunch of Jedi lightsaber pieces and lightsaber circuitry. So I think we're good to make however many lightsabers as we want. I'll go show off the chests of stuff when we get home. But I really wanted to find one of these. It's one of the last few structures really to show off, except for some of the stuff we'll find in Parses. It doesn't look like much out on the outside, but once you start going in, you find this tomb. We have these cool coffins around the edges. Ever showcase? Yeah, Hawkins up to almost 40. We have these cool looking coffins. We got a couple of chests. Ooh, an indigo lightsaber crystal. That's kind of cool. And then a few more extra pieces. A few extra pieces are going to go in here. I'm just going to head in here. What is that? What is that noise? Hello, Sith ghosts. Ow! Oh wait, no, they're not doing the damage. I'm just taking Kaioken damage. That's right. Yeah, these would be very scary if we weren't super powerful. But yeah, we just have these Sith ghosts. They're very cool looking. They've got lightsabers of their own. And they are defending whatever's in this coffin. Which is to say, ooh, a cyan lightsaber, a purple crystal, a cyan crystal, a purple crystal, and a diamond. Nice. You can pretty commonly find full lightsabers in there, which is kind of what I was hoping for. But I guess I'm not that lucky. And if I just make my way through this wall, you kind of have to know about this one to do this part. Just what's hiding in here? Oh, it's a Sith holocron. in which I have actually collected a lot of Force experience. What do I want to put those into? I want to use all that before I die and end up losing it all. Force experts. Do I get Force Master first, or... Yeah, I have 470, which I think is enough for one more. I maxed out on power, so I can get 5 of these skills. Force Stun, I guess? We'll see how that works against DBC enemies. It very well could just break the game. Anyways, I'm going to steal this holocron because it's cool. What do we got? Fine cut focusing crystals. Ooh, nice. We get to see what the focusing crystals do now. Some more rare colored ones and some more diamonds. Basically, blah. I can make as many lightsabers as I want now, and I can start using some of the cooler things. But collect some of this experience real quick. Let's make our way out of here. That door is forever broken. I'm gonna mark this place so I can come back here and explore the rest of this desert. Then I'm heading home. Desert. Desert. Let's go back to Goku House. I have some inventory stuff to deal with. And let's pop out of Kaioken for now. I don't want to have strained whenever we go fights. Here's this. I have organized this. So, this is the Prodigal Son, Imperial Fulcrum, Vade Ancient, Knighted, so on and so forth. We have at least one piece. Or, how do I want to say that? Basically, we have at least enough to make one of each individual type of lightsaber, like as is. A whole lot more than that even, except for the Vade pieces, the Vade Ancient. We're missing the pommel for that, and then we'll have at least one of every single lightsaber piece. So we've done quite a bit of collecting. So all of this, really, there was one piece I couldn't fit in my inventory. I don't even have to worry about if I did get a Vade Ancient piece, it will just automatically go in the right spot. I don't think I did, but you never know. I have way too many pieces to remember everything I got. For a second I was thinking I used Vade Ancient as the base, as the pommel for that one, and then I was gonna be like, no. Oh, I did get one! So we have now collected every single lightsaber piece, or at least one copy of each one. Extra crystals can sit in here. You can sit in there. You know what, since we have all these extra pieces, might as well make a dual lightsaber, shall we? What do I want to make it with? That's the wrong one. I could make it indigo, I could make it blood orange. I kind of want the two sides to be the same. And I kind of want them, as if I was making a Maul lightsaber, make them both look the same. So anything that I only have one copy of is going to be out of the question. Which is to say, basically, I can't use the Vade pommel. And I can't use the Vade pommel or the Fury grip. Basically, everything else is open to me if I want to make them look exactly the same. But there are a few pommels that just don't work for a dual lightsaber. Like Fulcrum and Imperial both have little hook things on the end, so does Gravflex, so they kind of look weird. I have way too many options. I'm going to have to start looking. I think pommel is kind of the important one, so looking to see how they connect kind of determines how the rest of the thing looks. The pommel's probably going to take the longest, and then it's going to be the rest of the blade. I'm going to get to work, because I have way too many options, so I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so I think I have it. And then I had no one of the color. I know I'm using one of these 3 colors. I'll showcase the fine cutting focus, but I'm not sure if I'm using it yet. It's not my favorite of the focuses. But anyways, I've definitely narrowed it down to using these 3 pieces. I'm a little less certain on the switch module, though. Let's just put the Fury one in here. This one I think is my front runner, just because I like the way it definitely breaks it up. Some of these other ones kind of have an issue going from the white of the Juggernaut into the black of the Mandalorian. And I've just decided to use the smaller pommel, just because it's going to make the two handles go together a lot simpler. Like, I chose Juggernaut because I like how lethal this edge looks. Like, if you miss with the lightsaber, you're getting bashed. So, this is kind of what I'm running for a front runner. There's also the Mauler, but it kind of has that weird break there. I do like the extra length. Droid Eka. I kind of like the detailing here, and it does add a little bit of that break, but... And Juggernaut kind of does the same thing. I don't know, there's something a little bit off about it. I think I'm going to go Fury. I like the nice flash, the flash of color in the middle to break it up. So that's what we're going to be doing for each half. I'll just duplicate this twice. And then, this is what happens when you use the fine cutting focus. It's kind of hard to see because it gets blocked by these. Kind of just adds this little sword edge look to it. You know what, I'll still... You know what, I got two of them and I'm making a double-bladed lightsaber, might as well, but there are much better focuses in here. Anyways, Juggernaut. This set, now it's just indigo, blood orange, or cyan. I grabbed the wrong piece out. The other one's like a pink. I did the same thing twice. Let's go with cyan. Maybe? Probably should have decided this one too. Yeah, we're gonna go with the cyan, because it's a pretty color. Anyways, I just duplicated this once again, exactly the same. You can see the aura gets smaller, but the blade gets slightly wider when you use the fine cut. So now, these two lightsabers are identical. The rest of this can... How did I... Huh? I didn't have three of those. How did I duplicate it? That's interesting. I have no idea how I just did that. Oops, wrong thing. Anyways, all this stuff can go back where it belongs. You go there, you go there. Droid Eka, Juggernaut. These are both fine cutting, right? So anyways, you can sort of see it there, just on its own. I really do like this lightsaber. I like this better than the original lightsaber we need. Anyways, if we just go like so, we now have this thing. So, can't really get a good... That's about as good as an angle as I can get on this thing. It's basically just like this cool looking staff right now, but activate it. And I start spinning this thing around, and I'm definitely cutting my legs like that, but okay. Oh yeah, I'm a fan of this thing. Ooh. I like the way that came out. Do I have my lightsaber throw on? Yes, I do. Helps if I can land a hit. How was that still only doing 9? The damage should have gone up when I made this a double lightsaber, right? I thought it did. Interesting, guess not. Anyways, you can disassemble this thing into things you used for it, but you can't enchant lightsabers. So this is as good as our lightsaber is going to get. I should go grab out our stuff from inventory. And then with that little distraction over, I'm gonna resituate my inventory stuff, and then let's actually go fight. Let's get back to the main purpose of this series. We got distracted for more episodes than I meant. One moment. Okay, here we are. I don't remember if I put stat points in at the end of last time or not. I think I put some in last time, but I don't think I put a lot. But what do I want to do? I definitely need to be stronger first. You know what? Let's start by putting 20 points into mind and see what stats do we want to get up. I could put Superform up, which I think will access Super Saiyan 2, but we're not to the point where I want to use that yet. Should probably get Key Sense up to a higher point at some point, just because it will be nice to have extra info. And if we reach a high enough level, we can unlock Lock On, which will make fighting a little bit easier to make sure we're hitting things. Oh, maybe a little bit too easy. That's something where I see a lot of people when they're making servers for this mod will actually turn off the lock-on thing because it's pretty handy. Keyfest. I could make my punching a lot better. I could make my passive regeneration a lot better. Both would be nice. Extra defense, endurance. Kaioken times 4? Well, I kind of want all these stats to go up more, actually. That's the problem. What if I do that? And then I don't have to be as pick and choosy. Key Fist and Key Infuse will both get a point. Key Protection and Endurance will both hit 6. Meditation hits 6. Like that? That should give me access to Kaioken times 4. I have extra Key. All of my defense and offensive skills are now up to level 6, which should be a big help. Turn on Key Protection. Did I have that off when we were trying to fight before? I think I might have. That's probably not good. So, I just upped all of my skills. I have yet to up my stats to a serious degree. Is that enough to make a difference? Let's see. Key Fist and Key Infuse will probably make a somewhat big difference. Now, if we go into super form, what's our... I think we're at like 3.2 right now? 2.7. No, 3.2 was when we were legendary. I'm assuming we're not going to win this, but I'll still try it. Can you two get out of the ground, please? No? Okay. Oh, I am down to under 1,000 damage per punch now. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I used up so much Ki for protection and damage there. Hold on. I was not paying attention to my Ki reserves up on the top, just dwindling very, very quickly. Spirit up to 150. And I'm gonna end up going to strain in a moment, aren't I? Strength up to 125 or 126. Willpower up to 90. And that's about all I can do. Let's give this one more. Let's give this fight one more try as it is, and then I think we're going to have to go train. So, Celerina. I'm a little bit stronger. Apparently I'm going to have to keep a pretty close eye on my spirits. No, I should probably not just have a stack of 3 there. Like that. Can I maintain Super Kaioken a little bit better? Because clearly, this is not a strong enough form on its own. I do have everything else on still. Yep. Oops, that was the wrong button. Super Kaioken times 2? Or times... Let's max out Kaioken. It's going to hurt, but we should be able to make it work. Kaioken times 4. Edo Dynamite. Start the fight. Okay. If the Kaioken thing had gone through in that moment, I think I would have gone knocked down to 0. Okay. I can win like this. It's not easy. You can see my Ki just disappearing every time I get hit. And you can see my health disappear every time I get hit too. Eat before the... Yeah, it's a good thing I went and got all that dino meat, isn't it? Ooh, my barrage is up to 240. Or 250 almost even. How much do I get drained? 300. Ooh. And I hit it. Sapphire Blast. Over 2,000 damage. That's pretty nice. Oh, hold on. Drop out of Kaioken. And drop out of super form. Oh, boy. I can maintain that. Not really. That is... Oh, that is tough to maintain. Ow. Yeah. I am under-leveled. I am severely under-leveled right now. 3091. First an alien, now androids. Just great. What is happening in this world? 3091 to 4081. And now this... Oops. Let's drop down to 5%, because the story quite literally now wants us to go train. Oh, that's still good. 5%, or I guess 10%. It's kind of hard to actually get to 5% sometimes. Let's go to Kami. Because that 20 guy got away. He told you something about androids 17 and 18. He said that they are way stronger than he was. Go to Dimension Time Chamber. It's kind of weird that the higher numbered androids are weaker than the lower numbered ones. You'd think you'd somehow make stronger ones as you go up in numbers, but oh well. Ow, I forgot about you. Am I technically stronger than I... Yeah, these things are going off the strength that I was when I summoned them in, but technically I'm stronger than that now, so they're not... Oh, they still hurt. Thankfully, these things will not kill me and will just disappear when I get too low. Anyways, I'm in the time chamber now. Oh, according to Kami, the androids are in a plain biome, and now they want me to head back and try and fight the next set of androids. But I'm going to gather some TP first, because, oh boy, we are not prepared for these fights. Let's go in here, grab all my training weights, and sit in there. I am going to get to 30,000 TP, I think. That should only take me a couple of minutes. 3, 4, especially if I use this and don't use up all my stamina. Why am I doing so much damage to you right now? Hold on. Oh! I didn't even realize that. I forgot about that. This is passing over my damage. It's using my stamina, but this doesn't. So it's a good thing we're keeping the old lightsaber on hand so that I can train without using up all my stamina as well. I should upgrade this thing with the healing water, but I keep forgetting. Anyways, yeah, I'll be here for a minute. I got like 1,200 TP with like 3 seconds or something like that. It's only gonna be another minute. Okay, I went to 33,000 basically. Let's get out of here. I am going through so much more ki now. Actually using ki protection and ki fist, like maxed out as strong as we are now, is so hard to keep up. Let's use up these bad foods first, just to get them out of the inventory. I don't need to use up the good stuff when I'm just sitting around here. So we now have 33,000 experience. Oh, I'm technically already in a plains biome, but let's head over to Celerina anyways and make it daytime. So, this is going to be rough. 19, and 20 were already a pain. Now we have to fight 18, but thankfully 18's on his own. It seems the androids were activated, and one of them wants to fight. Fight the android. Let's go Super Saiyan. I'm not sure if I should be using Super Saiyan for every fight, or for all of these fights, story-based, but I definitely need to game-wise. So, 226, 269, all that's good. Let's give this one shot. 20,000 health. Ow, you just did 1,300 damage in one swing. And I have things to make me take hits better. Dino-Meat to the rescue. Can I managed to block your Ki Blast to a degree. It's at least moving very, very slowly. Sapphire. I just almost ran into it. Sapphire Blast. Now, I cannot go fisticuffs. That does not work. I will lose. Barrage. Every fight is just becoming a void. Ow, if I took a hit there, I died. So much keys, so much health lost. Barrage. Barrage should be getting close to another level up. I wonder how... I checked them while I was training because I started launching Barrage, but I didn't actually pay close attention. It still ate the cooked Dino-Meat. I hate that it will automatically eat it, even if you die while you're trying to eat it. Ah, I was unprepared for that Ki Blast. Okay, so stat points, where to put them? Apparently spirits. Or Ki Boost. How much am I getting from Ki Boost? Right now it's 180. It seems to be about 60 per level. So if I max it out, that's an extra 600, which is something at least. So 300? Yeah, it's 60 per level. So how much is it? So 6,600. If I took 10 points in, got 440? 6,600 became 74. So it's 440. So it's 44 Ki per point of spirit. So technically speaking, each Ki boost level is more than a singular point in spirit. Obviously, you can get more points in spirit than you would be able to in keys. That's... I mean, it's going to be a good boost eventually. But for right now, just putting 10 points into... Well, basically, it's 5 points of mind versus 10 points of spirit. It's which one do you want to... I don't know. I don't know. It's probably better to put a couple of points into 10 points into spirit than 1 point of Ki boost. But eventually, that extra 600 when it's maxed out is going to be worth it. Actually, eventually it won't be worth it. I don't know. 10 more points in willpower, because that also boosts our, like, Ki Fist. 10 points in dex, or 15 points. Strength, let's round you off to 130. 10 points in con. And then the rest in mind and get a couple more skills up a little bit. What do we put up here? Endurance and Ki protection, or make my Ki infuse and Ki stunt stuff stronger. 1 point into all of that stuff. I'm going to use up so much Ki for protection and offense dealing, but it's fine. The androids are no joke. Anyways, not huge buffs all around, but minor ones on a lot of stuff. Hopefully it will make a difference. You know what? I'll try it. Actually, what if I try this? What if I try to stun an 18 using this? Will it just break the game? Helps if I hit the right button. Stun. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hold on. That worked. Oh, you can still launch... I need to change the button on that. She can still launch Ki techniques, but she can't punch me. Hold on. I was not expecting that to work as well as it did. Huh. I found the thing that works with DBZ. Or... I found it. I found the thing I've been looking for. I've tried so many things, seeing if anything will actually work with it. Sadly, it is only 2 seconds, and she, like, starts falling and gets hard to hit. But out of everything I tested, I finally found the thing that works. Oh, that's kind of exciting, even. I'm going to try not to abuse that, but there are definitely fights where I will be using it. And I've won. Those little stun things worked very well. And I can sort of spam it. Like, I have a lot of force energy right now. Oh, I almost messed that up and took the loss there. Okay, that was close. I was expecting her to die in 2 hits, and then she took 3 or 4, and it did not work. 6279 becomes 7314. There we go. And next up is Cell. I saw that name. I'm not even gonna leave super. I'm not even gonna leave super form. Just go back up to full from here. What is this? It doesn't seem to be an android, but it is really strong. Cell the bio android. I was thinking that this form was really weak. I didn't think you hit 20,000 health or stronger until you got to Ultimate Cell, or Perfect Cell, or whatever. But I guess I was wrong. Whoops. Why can't I change command blocks in survival mode? I thought you couldn't. I thought you could only change command blocks in creative. That's weird. Maybe I should hide that in the ground and just have like a block and just have the button accessible. Let's sell. Just put a whole bunch of points in to be able to beat 18. Now we're gonna need to put in a whole bunch of points to beat Cell. I can't even up my stun skill right now, which is apparently important because it works. I don't want to jump back to the training pod right now. I just got out of it, and I am already running way longer than I meant to for recording this. Because I took a long time exploring to find the Sith Temple at the beginning, and then it took me quite a bit longer to make that lightsaber than I'd meant. Did I say Keyblade earlier again? I might have. I don't remember. Anyways, I do not think I currently have the TP to put in enough points to make me get over Cell. Dexterity hits 171. That will never not annoy me. On hits 135. Then 10 points in the mind to put the rest elsewhere, or willpower hits 111. Strength up to 135? And will that do for now? I'm assuming we're still not going to be able to beat him as is, but I like the whole small boost, see how far you get thing, rather than just going all out immediately. It feels more challenging to me. So, no idea if I went enough. I probably didn't. If I play it well, maybe. Also, I should change the button on my force abilities real quick, because B does not work. Okay, that button should hopefully work better. I now have it on my mouse, on the side button for my mouse, which, as long as I don't hit control, it should be fine. Because for whatever reason, if I hit control, stun, hit the same button, and now it acts as button 5, which is what my second command is for DBZ. It's a bit strange, but I'll make it work. Anyways, why is this suddenly so much shorter range, too? I felt like I was hitting it from quite a bit, and now I have to be up close and personal to stun. Okay, you still hurt, and I forgot to grab the dino meat, and Cell teleports. So that's when that really starts kicking up, huh? From this point on, every major opponent is going to start teleporting. basically. Yeah. This is not going to end well. Also, I think I'm going to change this button, because for whatever reason, it's so much shorter range now. Oh. Okay. I was looking at things. I now have that set to Z. That helps if I'm actually on the right one. But I thought I had to be maxed out level to gain access to lock on. I could have been using that the entire time. That just makes it a lot easier to actually... I completely forgot how that worked. I thought lock on was max level ability, not just use it straight from the get-go. Okay, I don't know if that's going to win us the battle knowing that we can do that, but it's worth a try. Hold on, that should also make it easier to land the stun things as well, if I'm not mistaken. Which is now on Z. I'm gonna give Cell one more try right now. Now that we know that we can lock on to him. And now that I actually better prepare myself. Maybe I should have the big dino meat ready as well. And the Senzu bean. Where are my Senzu beans? There they are. The lightsaber one can go up there. Turbo mode. I said turbo mode, please. That'll make transformation a bit better, and I just want it on. Super form. Come on, Cell. It's kind of rude that you get that free hit off in the beginning, but... Oh, I cannot stun you for some reason. Oh, it's because I wasn't on stun. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, you start transforming already. Oh, I didn't think that was this fight. That's a major issue. I'm dead. I thought you started transforming next time we fight. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong scale now. Oh. Oh. That's an issue. I did not think I had to worry about Cell doing that yet. I thought I was fine. I thought you fought baby Cell, and then you got strong Cell in a later fight. Boy, was I wrong. We're gonna need to go Super Kaioken. We're gonna need extra stats. We are not beating him today. The Android Saga is no joke. I ended up using a Senzu Bean mid-fight, and even that wasn't good enough. I tried to use another one, but I forgot they had a cooldown. Let's go pick up new ones from Corrin, shall we? Oh, boy. The Android Saga is seriously no joke. I am unprepared entirely. Anyways, looking at the time, I think I'm just going to make this a short one and end this off here. Apparently, we're going to need to do more training. Apparently, I finally found the first force skill that works, and we have a cool new lightsaber that actually passes over force damage as well. Not force damage, DBC damage. So, it's not as strong as, like, the actual DBC weapons, but it is cool to look at and cool to use, and it gives us access to... Hold on, can I try a thing real quick? I need an opponent. Oh wait, no, I think I'm going to test something that I already tested and saw it didn't work. I already threw my lightsaber at something and hit it, right? Using this one? Cow, you'll do. Because I don't think you'll die. Yeah. It passes over when you hit something with it, but does not pass over when you throw it at something, apparently. A little bit sad, but it's fine, I suppose. What did I just... I put my my crafting table up there. Blah. So... Apparently we know what we're going to be putting force experience into. Stun. Just stop our enemy in their tracks. It's apparently effective, which is very nice because nothing else works. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody.